Bien, on va peut-être enchaîner maintenant.
Ouais,
on va voir le reportage, ou plutôt l'interview consacrée au jeu Saboteur, qui est un jeu Electronic Arts, genre un petit peu infiltration, espionnage, genre, je pose des bombes, etc. Bon, oui, on va en savoir un peu plus sur le jeu tout de suite.
C'est lors d'une soirée presse s'ingéniant à reproduire l'ambiance du Paris des années 40 que nous avons interviewé Christopher Hunt, directeur artistique sur Saboteur. Ce jeu, qui propose aux joueurs d'incarner un résistant malgré lui lors de la Seconde Guerre mondiale et de l'occupation de Paris par l'armée allemande, est la dernière production des studios Pandémique, fermée depuis peu par Electronic Arts. Saboteur, un jeu d'action-infiltration dans un Paris open world, a présenté plus d'un challenge au studio, responsable de classiques tels que Battlezone 2 ou Dark Reign 2.
There were two things that were very, I don't want to say they were very difficult, but extremely challenging, as you mentioned. One was recreating Paris, because so many people have seen Paris, and it's such a large city, so diverse, has so much architecture and so much detail that we had to apply to an open world game. That was a really big challenge, but I think we were able to accomplish it. The other type was, on the other hand, was the artistic style. We not only had one, we had two, and in some cases three, and didn't even realize it. So, and that being the low will to fight and high will to fight, and making sure that both of those styles complement one another and work well together.
Le Will to Fight, traduit en français par instinct bagarreur, est une innovation visuelle des studios Pandémique qui modifie la perception du joueur. Plus ce dernier avance dans le jeu, plus il redonnera espoir aux Parisiens et ses couleurs à la ville de Paris. Le héros du jeu, Sean Devlin, irlandais de nationalité, se trouve coincé derrière les lignes ennemies. Mais ce dernier n'est pas un militaire, mais bien un pilote de course. Et un peu comme un certain professeur, il finira par prendre part bien malgré lui à la lutte contre les nazis.
Our character, even though it's a sort of Indiana Jones style world where you do have the same kinds of action and they do the same things, they're people that are fighting the Nazis not because they're soldiers, but because of some personal experience that they've had with them. And that's the same with our character. The difference is our character all the time. He wakes up, he's that guy. He doesn't have an alter ego. You're not surprised at the kind of things that he does. He does them because that's him. So, and that's also, again, pushing the fantasy of the kind of hero we wanted to portray.
Mais s'il possède à sa façon un petit côté indie, le héros de Saboteur se distingue surtout pour une autre raison, qui prend toute son importance dans le jeu, c'est un pilote.
Racing is a part of our character's background. That's actually how he gets caught up in the whole, in World War II itself. He was a race car driver, and through a series of unfortunate events, ends up working with the French resistance and wanting revenge, but also being able to use his experience as a race car driver to accomplish his missions and, you know, carry out his own aims. So that's something that we really wanted to instill in the game, was to have a kind of the fantasy of racing, having race cars of that era, not only ones that you recognize, but also, you know, taking a bit of a stylized approach.
Le monde proposé par Saboteur est également ouvert et en conséquence, comme dans un GTA, propose des phases de gameplay assez variées.
The resistance grows stronger each day. Wherever there is a will to fight.
Our main character has relationships with all kinds of different people in the French resistance, civilians. You know, he has personal relationships with people that are involved in the game prior to the events that are occurring when you play. So he's not just running around shooting people. You know, I mean, he does that, of course. It's, you know, he's a saboteur. But he's also running stealth missions. He's also running acts of sabotage. Sometimes he's just going and doing a favor for someone else, and that could be just taking an item and bringing it back so he can have a favor done for him in turn. So it isn't just action all the time. You actually have an option of how you want to play the game. I've watched plenty of people not only here, and some people play action missions that, you know, most of the team would even play as an action mission, but someone plays it with stealth, or someone plays it with you know, other mechanics that don't require you to just shoot everything down and have large explosions all the time. So you can play almost any way you want within the guidelines of the mechanics that you have. So you won't just see action, you'll see all kinds of different things.
Eh bien, c'est tout ce que l'on espère. Nous aurons l'occasion de vérifier ces propos dans 15 jours dans le prochain Classés 18+, avec la critique complète de Saboteur.
Ammunition, explosives. There is no turning back now. In for a penny. In for a fucking pound.